We're back at halftime, 3:55 to go left in the halftime. Let's take a look at a little bit of the scoring here, unofficially here on the NorCal Sports TV broadcast. We have Gino Campiotti, the leading scorer in the game, with 14 for Manteca. Had 6 in the second quarter, 8 in the first quarter for his 14. Titus Verhoeven with 8 for Manteca. For Modesto Christian, Darian Grays has 10. Tyler Williams has 9. Gabe Murphy 6, and Michael Pearson has 5 for the Crusaders. Had a little bit of an audio difficulty earlier in the game, and I think it was just a little technical glitch, and I think we've got that all figured out now. We're glad to have you with us and along for the ride here at the 17th annual Modesto Christian Holiday Hoops Classic. And again, let's touch base about how these teams both got here. Modesto Christian beat Ceres in round 1, 68-54. Round 2, they defeated Turlock 72-47. And last night they lost to Central of Fresno 83-79. And that game was in overtime. That was a quality game. Manteca got here by beating Clovis East, the consolation champion, 55-49. They also defeated Emmanuel 55-52, but last night again they came up with an L as they lost to Salesian 79-69. Good games all the way around at this tournament. Wonderful that you can follow along with us on the live stream. You can also follow on the Modesto Christian website that has outstanding updates. That web address is www.modesto-christian.org/MCHHC. You can get the tournament bracket. You can get outstanding players that have done their schools proud. You can see box scores for all the different games in the different rounds. The people here at Modesto Christian have been outstanding in their support for NorCal TV as well as this tournament. This is a 17th annual tournament, and they don't do a good job. They do a fantastic job keeping everything going, organized, set in place. Everything's run smoothly, even though there was a little bit of an overtime earlier today. Game times are just, minutes behind, which is very, very unusual. But that probably owes to the fact that they've been doing this for 17 years. That will always play a part in something like this. Manteca will have to play good defense in the second half. They allowed a little bit too much in the way of driving to the lane without stepping out. Modesto Christian, on the other hand, I think they've got a real good setup going right now with their lineup that they've been using, the players they've been using. They've played real good defense. They've shot the ball fairly well. And Darian Grays has just an outstanding shot from the outside. He's zeroed in. He knows where he's going, and he is not afraid to let loose whenever he needs to. Darian Grays is averaging about 22 for the tournament so far, so he's right about on his course. Michael Pearson's having a real good game with the way he's ball handling. Also, Tyler Williams, he's averaging about 14 for the tournament, and he's been doing very well when he's had the outstanding opportunity to carry the ball. For Modesto Christian coming out, Michael Pearson, Gabe Murphys, Darian Grays, Chris Brown, and Tyler Williams, same starting 5. For Manteca, the same starting 5. Campiotti, Andy, Dwight Young, George Sedano, and Titus Verhoeven. So here we go. Second half. They're playing for third place in the Modesto Christian Tournament, 17th annual. Verhoeven, turnaround. There's Campiotti cleaning it up again. Campiotti's in the right spot at the right time to clean up after the shot from Verhoeven. And who comes up with a steal but Campiotti with a lay-in. Took advantage of that right there and jumped out on the fast break and took it all the way to the hoop. Knew where his defender was, shielded it. Modesto Christian looking for the cutter. Darian Grays outside, takes the 3, little offline. Brown with the rebound, tosses it down to Williams, puts it up off the glass. A lot of pressure from Verhoeven there. Williams thought he got a foul. Dwight Young bringing it across. Campiata has no fear going baseline. Big men are there. Throws it away. He thought Campiati was going to come out to the three-point line. Verhoeven did, and Verhoeven passed it there, and Campiati cut towards the basket for a turnover. 32-31, Manteca in the lead. Off to the side. Chris Brown at the top. Pearson now. Darian Graves guarded by Matthew Ender. Williams down low to Murphy. Turnaround over Verhoeven. Sedano with a rebound on the offside. Bringing it up to Campiati. And who's it going to be off of? It's going to be Modesto Christian. Looked like it. Manteca's not happy with the call, but it almost looked like it went off Titus Verhoeven's hands. Couldn't tell from the angle we had here at the broadcast booth, but sure looked like it went off there. Throws it away. Michael Pearson aiming for Chris Brown. Chris Brown stopped half a step, and I think Pearson thought he was going to keep coming towards him. Ball went out of bounds for a turnover. Ender bringing it up. Against pressure from Darian Grace. Good defense by Gray. Got a blocking foul. Sedano was a drive. I thought it was a blocking foul. Sedano picks up the foul. Manteca coach Brett Lewis not happy with that call. Chris Brown, top to Darian Grace, guarded by Ender, swings to Lou, comes to the baseline, ball gets away. Gabe Murphy, nice little turnaround there, protected the ball. Manteca could make a claim that he threw an elbow out there, but not really anything that got any. Got a block there. Sedano drove towards the basket from the three-point line. Michael Pearson picked up the foul. That's his third. Bajosai comes in. Bright Young. Out top to Ender. Off to the side. Try to pass down low. Campiata feeds it back to Sedano. Drives, floats it up. Verhoeven comes up. Turnaround jumper, short off the front rim. Got a foul on Ender or Sedano maybe. Gabe Murphy came down with a rebound. It's going to be on Matthew Ender. Modesto Christian inbounds. Darian Graves with the ball, bringing it up. Nice spirited action going on here. Nothing real serious. It's just a lot of good solid basketball. Pass deep to Murphy's. Murphy turns and blocks by Verhoeven. Verhoeven blocks him again. Dwight Young with the ball. Stops. Takes a three shot. Nice. Nails it for Dwight Young. That's a big basket for Manteca. Two block shots by Verhoeven on Gabe Murphy last time down. Chris Brown got a foul. Nice little acrobatic move by Brown to get to the lane. Tried to put it off the glass on the baseline. I didn't catch who they caught the foul on. All right. Titus Verhoeven picked up the foul there. And I don't know what the referees are talking about here, but Brown at the foul line. Makes both of them. Ender loses control underneath. Looked like he dribbled it, turns around and throws it in. Ender with a nice tough shot there. It was kind of questionable. Campiotti, little block off the glass for Hovind. Gabe Murphy there to clear up the garbage with a 2-pointer. 37 all. Modesto Christian Manteca back and forth. Dwight Young off the side, 3-point line, dives. His shot's blocked. Chris Brown. Tyler Williams all the way down. Titus Verhoeven pushed off. Who are they catching the foul on? Oh, they're going to call it on Tyler Williams. Looked almost like on that rebound that Titus Verhoeven pushed off after he had control of the ball to get the defender off him, but they didn't call it that way. Manteca inbound. 3:48 to go, third period. 37-37.
A hard fought game.
George Sedano inbounds at Dwight Young to bring it across. Chris Brown guarding. Top of the key, Sedano. Cutter coming across, Dwight Young. 3-point. Faked his man up, Chris Brown up, but didn't go for it. Nice pass by Chris Brown to Tyler Williams. Tyler Williams put one move on him. Got past his defender up off the glass soft. Nice shot. Campiotti. Tyler Williams took it away from on the block. Chris Brown. The layup. (41-37). Modesto Christian with 4 quick points. Brett Lewis not happy with his team. Campiotti. Dwight Young takes a 3. Modesto Christian's boxing out well. Darian Gray's bringing it right up. Nobody stopping him. Titus Verhoeven got caught with a foul. Verhoeven was too deep to be able to stop him. Verhoeven's second foul. Gray's at the foul line. Barry's the first. Kyle Boulding in for Gino Campiotti. And Kyle Rachel's in too for Manteca. Same 5 out there for Modesto Christian. Grays, Berries both. 43-37 now. Sedano, top of the key. Pulls back, jumper. Nobody there to rebound. Verhoeven's got to be careful. Murphy with a good solid rebound, you're not going to knock it away from. Darian Grays, split move and buries the 3. 46-37, Manteca calls time. Big outburst from Modesto Christian here. Well, if you like what you're seeing tonight, if you'd like more information about having NorCal Sports TV stream your school's sporting events, please email us at norcalsports@gmail or message us on Twitter at NorCal Sports TV. Darian Graves with a good solid quarter so far, handling the ball. He's got 5 in the quarter, 15 for the game. Chris Brown's got 4 as well in the quarter, as does Gabe Murphy to get to 10. Murphy. Campiotti's got 4 more. He's got 18 in the game. Dwight Young has 7. And it's a good solid game here. The third place game. 46-37. Both teams with their full complement of timeouts. Manteca has to be able to commit more players to the rebounding situation. Let's just call it that, because they're getting outfought for the rebounding. Verhoeven's getting pushed out of the way, and nobody's coming in to pick up the slack. They're going to have to box out as a team. Modesto Christian's playing good, solid offense. Manteca being pushed backwards in the backcourt. Bring it across. They need a basket here. Need a basket here to stop the bleeding. Take it to Verhoeven. To the bucket. Ball rolls out. Got a foul. Looks like Tyler Williams got caught for the foul. That's his second in the game. Verhoeven to the foul line. Misses the first. Gabe Murphy out for a rest. Satney Sarseats in for Modesto Christian. 6'8" sophomore. Verhoeven buries the second. Tyler Williams doing the point guard duty, bringing the ball across. Nice screen. Darian Graves turns, buries it. Darian Graves having a very solid third quarter. Got 7 so far in the quarter. 1:25 left. 17 for the game for Graves. Dwight Young. Nice fake. Pass underneath to Verhoeven. Bowling with a good fake and passed it off to Verhoeven. 48-40. Modesto Christian in the lead. Pass down low to Graves. And there's a shooting foul. Good pass from Sarzitsi. I'm hoping I'm not messing up that name too badly. Fouls on number 22, Kyle Rachels. Graves to shoot 2. Buries the first. Murphy's coming back. Modesto Christian going big with 57 seconds left. Both Murphy at 6'7" and Sartiti out there 6'8". Hits both of the free throws, does Gray. 50-40. Modesto Christian up by 10. Biggest lead. Sedano stuck. No dribble left. Got to get rid of it. Pass it off to Verhoeven. Comes across the lane. Soft shot. Rolls out. A shot. Sahi. Three-pointer. Sarzitz. Back to Brown. Ball's off the back of the rim. Manteca tried to save it. George Sedano tried to pass it back and save it, and it hit the bottom of the rim. It's a turnover, in effect. Modesto Christian inbound, 18 seconds. Clock stopped for a second before it started running. Darian Graves, 11 seconds left. Dwight Young defending. Good defense by Young. Tough shot there. Third quarter's over. Score 50-40. Modesto Christian up by 10. Increase their lead in the third quarter with a good solid third quarter. in that third quarter. Campiotti had 4 more to go up for 18. Not the game high leader anymore. Titus Verhoeven had 3 in the quarter. He missed a free throw. He's got 11 for Manteca. For Modesto Christian, the Crusaders are led by Darian Graves with 19. He had 9 in the quarter. Chris Brown had 4. He's got 6 for the game. Tyler Williams had 2. He's got 11 for the game. And Gabe Murphy had 4 in the quarter. He's got 10. 50-40, fourth quarter, third place game, 17th annual Modesto Christian Holiday Hoops Classic. Excellent game we've had tonight. Nice, clean, crisp game. Fast action. Tyler Williams drive lane. Defender stepped out finally. Rolls it in. Tyler Williams with another one. He's got 13. Manteca's got to play solid defense when they come down next time. Sedano looking for a cutter. Campiotti. Tied up. Ball was lost. It was knocked out of his hands by Tyler Williams. Matthew Ender turns off the glass. I'm not sure that's how Matthew Ender wanted to do that, but he'll take the 2 points. It's needed. Pearson bring it across. Original starting line for Modesto Christian. As it is for Manteca, same 5s for each side. Graves. Yes, off Modesto Christian. Off his fingertips on the pass. Campiotti got his hands in there, and Tyler Williams tried to come back with it. Couldn't come up with it. Sedano brings it across. 3-point arc. Way deep. Campiotti stops his down low to Verhoeven. Body by Murphy. Gripped him. Murphy a foul. That's his third. And it'll be a shooting foul. Titus Verhoeven 2 shots. And this is where Manteca is going to have to make up for it. They've got to hit their free throws. Verhoeven buries the first. Front row. And Manteca comes up with it. Campiotti comes up with it. Puts it up. Blocked. Sedano. And Manteca comes up with it again. Offensive rebound. Graves can't stop him. Verhoeven gets the ball. And they're tied up. Possession goes to Manteca. Tyler Williams and Verhoeven tied up after that. Aaron shot and rebound. They were going at it there for a second. You know, there was strength in play and nobody wanted to give in. Manteca inbound. Sedano. Back in the backcourt to Ender. Got to hustle. Verhoeven. Ender backing down. Off to Campiotti. No good for 3. And it's off Manteca. Matthew Ender and Darian Graves were there, and both players tried to grab on it and throw it off the other one, and I think it went off Matthew Ender's foot unintentionally to him, obviously, but that's where it went. Michael Pearson brings it across. 52-43, Modesto Christian in the lead, 5:50 to go. Tyler Williams. Scoop shot. He's got some moves there. He drove to the side, stopped, came around, went under the defender's arm, laid it in. Dwight Young. Manteca trailing by 11. Pressure. Murphy deep. Verhoeven drives him down. Hands off. Ender. Turn around. Loose ball. Tyler Williams comes up with it. Pass back. Tyler Williams comes up. Matthew Ender. Tyler Williams went up for the slam, and Matthew Ender. One referee called it out of bounds, and one's calling a foul. Be a 2-shot. That's Matthew Ender's third foul. Modesto Christian up by 11. Here's a couple of big free throws that they can bury. Tyler Williams. No good on the first one. A little too hard. Bounced it out. Kyle Rochelle's in from Manteca. Can't be Adiat. Second free throw is good. Tyler Williams, 5 in the quarter. 55-43. 5 minutes left. Dwight Young off to Sedano. Loses it. Comes back. Pressure. Back to Ender. 3-pointer. Bounce around. Murphy with the rebound. Darian Gray hands off to Pearson. Pearson cool. Calm. Back in control. In between the circles. Tyler Williams. Darian Grays. A little bit of a bump off, but he got the shot off. 21 for Gray. Pass out. Sedano with 3-point line. Takes a shot. Hasn't been able to make it tonight. And Tyler Williams with another rebound. He must have 12 or 13 rebounds at least. Cross the key. Michael Pearson short. And it's off for Hovind. Had the ball bounce up on him. Hit the bottom of his hand and bounced right behind him between his legs out of bounds. Tough break for Manteca. 57-43, 3:51 to go, fourth quarter. 17th annual Modesto Christian Holiday Hoops Classic. Gabe Murphy down low. Turn. Got a jump ball. Good block on Verhoeven's part. Got his hand in there and stopped it. Stays with Modesto Christian. Under the basket inbound. Chris Bound to do the inbounding. Tyler Williams. The drive. Stops, fakes. And blocked off the glass. And they're going to wave it off. Gabe Murphy traveled. It was a good defensive play by Verhoeven to block the first shot. Murphy came up with it all alone, nobody defending him. And when he came across, the Manteca defense sagged on him, put pressure on him. And in the middle of trying to change his mind, he traveled. Matthew Ender. Got a little push by Matthew Ender there. Little Matthew Ender and Pearson getting into it a little bit. The referee standing there just letting him go. Matthew Ender looked like he got away with a little bit of a push off there. Michael Pearson didn't look like he was ready to let go of it either. And it's Manteca ball still. That's a battle to watch for the next 3 minutes. Ender and Pearson. Lob up for Hovind. And got called 2-shot. You could tell that Verhoeven's not moving 100%. We've seen him several times. Tyler Williams with the foul, his third. For Hovind to shoot. Makes the first. As we say, Verhoeven's had a little bit of a back problem, lower back problem, and he's just not at full capacity that he's been the last couple of years at least. At 6'8", you don't have to be full, but he's got two big bodies and he's been hitting tonight. And he missed another one. Not exactly good free throw shooting on Manteca's part tonight. Pearson bringing it across, 57-44, 3 minutes left. Pearson drove the lane, got a foul. Who reached in? Who did he get? Kyle Boulding picks up the foul, his second. And it is a shooting foul. That's what I thought from looking at the numbers that they should have been shooting there. Pearson to the line and makes it. Pearson's had a good solid night. Controlled the ball well. Played point guard for most of the game. Over now. Ander with the rebound. Manteca needs to move the ball quickly and get a good shot. Preferably a three for one of their better shooters. Dwight Young pulls up. And Verhoeven had it in his hands and Tyler Williams knocked it out. Manteca ball. 2:50 left, 58-44, 14-point lead. Referee's going to get together and talk about it.
Let's have a conversation.
Manteca to inbound underneath the basket, right side. To Verhoeven. Easiest play, throw it up high. Should have taken it. Kyle Boulding with a three. Off. Rachel's with the rebound. Back out to Dwight Young. And there's a foul. It's called. Looks like it's on Pearson, a blocking foul. And it is Pearson. That's his fourth. He's got one more to go, but there's only 2:36 left. He'll have to be aware. Non-fouls bonus. Verhoeven back, tips it up himself. 58-46. Manteca trails Modesto Christian in the third place game. 17th annual Modesto Christian Holiday Hoops Classic. We'll have the championship game coming up a little bit later. Live streaming NorCal Sports TV. Matthew Ender called for the foul. Darian Grays to the line. Grays with 21 on the night, unofficially. The NorCal Sports stat crew. Grays with the first one. Berries. Gabe Murphy back. Michael Pearson leaves. And Rachel's and Boulding leave. Ascari Johnson and Derek Range in for Manteca. 2 minutes left. Grays front rim, no good. Titus Verhoeven brings it up. Ascari Johnson fakes, defender flies. Verhoeven down low. Off the glass, picks up the foul. Gabe Murphy with a foul. That's his fourth. Verhoeven back to the line.
Why don't you just let him make the shot?
I don't know what the delay is here. They've got Verhoeven at the sideline. Looks like Verhoeven maybe has a little bit of a bloody nose, maybe, or a little bit of a situation where he's got to get cleaned up, so he's got to be taken off. So Inder Randaha comes in. It's the first free throw, while Verhoeven is on the sideline. And this may turn out to be big in the sense it looks like Verhoeven's got a little bit of blood on his mouth. Randahigh hits both free throws, 59-48, but it may be too little too late. 1:48 to go. Defensive pressure by Manteca. Pearson breaks the press. Quick pass. Lascari Johnson steps in. Steps. Trapped in the backward. Into Randahigh. Come up. Not the same presence inside, though. Off the glass. Modesto Christian's going to have the rebounding edge at this point. Timeout from Modesto Christian. 1:24 left, 59-48. Modesto Christian in the lead. Verhoeven has had a tough night on the free throw line here in the fourth quarter, especially he's hit 2 out of 6. And he's over there with a towel against his mouth. He looks like when he got hit on that last play, the referee came over and told him that he had to go out and take care of that, and that's why they had the substitution come in. I don't believe that he's barred from coming back into the game as long as everything's under control with that. It shouldn't be that big of a deal for him to come back in if that's the case. But Modesto Christian looks like they have things in hand. 11-point lead with about a minute and a half left. They do have the height advantage at this point. Gabe Murphy's played a wonderful game down low. Not a lot of scoring based on what his average has been, but he's played real good defense. He's been there. He's taken up space. He's harassed the Manteca players down low when they've been there. Darian Grace to bring it up. Chris Brown. Across the side, Modesto Christian is very content to play a little keep away if they have to. Pearson, Randahigh guarding. Pearson, driving. Broken up. Modesto Christian ball. Lascari Johnson was reaching in on the pass and just went off his hands out of bounds. Chris Brown. Nobody's making a call. It's a Modesto Christian ball. Both referees looked at each other. Weren't sure exactly what was going to go on there. We've got another timeout. Modesto Christian calls a timeout. 1 minute and we'll be back to play. 59-48, Modesto Christian in the lead by 11. Live streaming sports is an excellent way to promote your school. If you'd like more information about having NorCal Sports TV stream your school sporting events, please email us at norcalsports@gmail.com or message us through Twitter at NorCal Sports TV. 1 minute even left on the clock. Third place game. I don't know why they're not inbounding it. There's only a few seconds. Dorian Grace gets a nice little pass on the side baseline, comes up. No defender stepped out.
No foul.
Manteca moving it around. Modesto Christian comes across the line with a rebound. Defensive pressure by Manteca, but it's too little too late. 35 seconds left. Modesto Christian can almost play keep away for the rest of the game. Foul. Looks like Matthew Ender. That's his 5th. Played a decent game. Good defensive pressure. Ended up with 6 points with his 5 fouls. 28 seconds left, 61-48. Saheed at the line. Rolls it around. Second one, buries it. Couple free throws there, 63-48. That's icing on the cake. Dwight Young takes a long three-pointer. No. Michael Pearson with the rebound. Just got to get it across. Sahi, they'll just dribble it out. 13 seconds left. Modesto Christian will take third place in the 17th Modesto Christian Holiday Hoops Classic with a victory over Manteca, 63-48. Do a quick look at the score sheet. 24 points for Dorian Grays. Tyler Williams had 5 in the fourth quarter, ended up with 16. Gabe Murphy with 10 for Manteca. Titus Verhoeven had 4. Gino Campiotti ended up with 18. Verhoeven ended up with 15. And it was a well-played ball game for both sides. We'll be back with the championship game in just a little bit from NorCal Sports TV. But we would like to say thanks to several people for helping to make our production today as well as it is. Thanks for being with us here tonight, all of you out there from Modesto Christian High School, where NorCal Sports TV has been proud to present the 17th annual Modesto Christian Holiday Hoop Classic. The third place game, as well as tonight's championship game. You can find replays of tonight's action on NorCal Sports TV's YouTube page. Just search out NorCal Sports TV and look for your team. NorCal Sports TV would like to thank Modesto Christian head coach Bryce Fantasia for his support, as well as athletic director Greg Pierce, Leslie Positieri for her web expertise and tournament website maintenance, as well as Jan Taylor, Randy Anderson, Ken Positieri, and all of the members of the Holiday Hoop Committee who made this broadcast possible. Thanks as well to our game producer Dion at NorCal Sports TV. I'm Rick Stewart. It's been a pleasure to be with you for the 17th annual Modesto Christian Holiday Hoop Classic. Tune in to NorCal Sports TV for many exciting live stream sports action. Thanks for being with us tonight. Stay tuned. In a little bit, we'll have the next stream up for the championship game. Happy holidays from NorCal Sports TV. Good night.